Hey, do you want to be the next big thing on content warning on SpookTube and not fizzle out of history like the insignificant speck of digital splatter that you actually are? Here's your guide on getting consistent views to make it all the way to the top. Timestamps in the comments for easy navigation. Tip 1. Variety. Variety is the key in making the algorithm churn. If a segment is too short, the audience won't notice it. If it's too long, the algorithmic snowball will start to stall. Keep segments around 6 to 10 seconds long. If action is happening like bombs going off or bullets flying, or doing selfie mode while running away from the thrower or the knife lady, you can take it on a little bit longer, but still not too long. Tip 2. The more monsters, the better. Each instance of a monster can keep the ball rolling. A good amount of monsters would be minimum 3 different monsters. A really good haul would be like 5 to 7 monsters in one run. Also, each instance of a monster can potentially count as their own views. So if you see 3 snailmans, try to focus on each one of them for about 4 seconds to see if you can maximize those monsters' numbers. Tip 3. Not just monsters. Certain actions, items, and other things can also count towards views. Falling from a large height can generate views, as well as different bone pieces. Even if it's 3 skulls, much like the monsters, each instance will still work and potentially be their own generation of views. In the factory, working machineries will also generate comments. In the past, lasers and sunflowers used to cause views as well, but I haven't seen those comments lately. Dances and emotes will also generate views. Tip 4 is about solo plays. If you have no friends who's down to play with you, but you want to still try and go to a high quota, here's a few tricks. Using a mic can generate views. Place the mic or boom mic on an elevated surface and you can record yourself while still making use of the mic, generating even more comments. You can also use emotes like dances and flips, even when you're holding the camera. Big tip. Taser is your best friend. It'll allow you to stun a monster no matter what it is, and get super clear footage in case you're unsure if being all the way back there isn't good enough. Plus, it comes in handy as well defensively when being rushed down by, let's say, knife ladies or the thrower. It can also work on giants, but I wouldn't advise going toe-to-toe with those assholes. Tip 5. In a party, everyone can generate views. What this means is everyone can fall down from the crane one by one, and everyone's fall will count as their own unique fall, giving you up to 4 times as many fall triggers and 4 times as many views instead of the solo. Same with the emotes, it's the same idea as the monsters. Each instance of the player can generate another instance of that action. Tip 6. You don't have to end everything early. In fact, I highly discourage it. Sometimes rounds that have a lot of really good early footage, like a bunch of monsters, can generate momentum that lasts the entire footage. Even if you have 30% left, it's worth it to try and fill that last part with jumps, emotes, apples, vlogs, and other things to try and maximize those views, even if it means going back to the overworld a little bit earlier. With those out of the way, you should be ready to actually become an influencer in SpookTube. TLDR, variety of monsters and duplicate monsters is okay. Bones are good, emotes and falling are good. Everyone can fall and emote for more views. Shockstick is your best friend and always max out the footage to 0%. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you learned some stuff, and I hope I will see you around SpookTube in content warning. And you can find me in Aria on Edge _VT on Twitch. Bye.